Let's clear out winter and clean up the lawn with Spring Black Friday savings at the Home Depot. Right now, get the Ryobi One Plus leaf blower for just $89 and make your lawn work easier with a powerful 90 miles an hour of clearing power. And with convenient online shopping, you can order on the app, pick up in store, and get outside sooner. Get your yard spring ready with the Ryobi One Plus leaf blower, now just $89 during Spring Black Friday at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Want to increase your salary? Discover your earning potential with CareerBuilder. CareerBuilder.com knows you have superpowers that make you good at your job. They're called skills. And CareerBuilder.com has tools specially designed to help you move up, like CareerBuilder Collab. Check out resume examples. Learn what recruiters are looking for. Search salaries. And view different career paths based on your skills. You'll be amazed to know how many ways you can use the skills you already have to build your future. Visit CareerBuilder.com.
You know you've got a comeback in you. When you take the next step, you're going to make it count. For your career, for your family, for your life. You can earn a degree you're proud of with Purdue Global. Purdue Global is backed by Purdue University, one of the nation's most respected and innovative public universities. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. This is your comeback. Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Residents at Brightview Senior Living Communities enjoy enhanced possibilities, independence, and choice. Brightview Dulles Corner in Herndon and Brightview, Great Falls, offer vibrant senior independent living, assisted living, and memory care services through various daily programs and cultural events. Chef-prepared meals, safety and security, transportation, resort-style amenities, and high-quality care. Everything you need is here. Discover more at brightviewseniorliving.com. Equal housing opportunity.
Hello. From Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. Historically, women have been told to make themselves smaller, to diminish themselves. Some have used that idea to their advantage, disappearing into new identities. For others, a disappearance was the end of their stories, but the beginning of a new chapter in their legacies. This month, we're telling the stories of these women. We're talking about disappearing acts. The ability to capture the rhythms of spoken word and transmute that onto a page is a rare gift. You have to be very quiet, comfortable slipping into the background, hear the different beats in people's voices. Today's Womanica has that gift. She introduced new ways of thinking about Black America, womanhood, and slavery. But she completely disappeared from public life, until very recently when she appeared briefly through the written word. Let's talk about Gayl Jones. Gayl Jones was born in Lexington, Kentucky in 1949. Her father, Franklin, was a line cook, and her mother, Lucille, was a homemaker and a vivacious writer. In her free time, Lucille read stories she'd written for the family, subtly encouraging Gayl and her little brother to use their imaginations. Gayl began reading and writing early in childhood thanks to her mother's love of the written word. Weekends with her grandmother, a local playwright, further nurtured her talents. Gayl's grandmother would invite friends over, and in the backyard, everyone would tell winding stories about everyday life. There was a rhythm to the way her elders spoke. This is where the young writer gained a true affection for storytelling, despite her shy nature. Gayl began her education in segregated Black schools, but later her mother arranged for Gayl and her brother to attend the white, academically rigorous Henry Clay High School. Though shy and one of just a few Black students, Gayl excelled academically. She caught the attention of a teacher who introduced her to the writer Elizabeth Hardwick. In a way, this was the beginning of Gayl's literary life. Hardwick helped arrange a scholarship for Gayl to attend Connecticut College. From there, she went on to receive a doctorate in creative writing at Brown University. Ever quiet, some of Gayl's professors attributed her meekness to arrogance. But really, Gayl was observant, incessant in listening to the pulses of speech and writing them down. Around 1974, Gayl's work found its way into the hands of then up-and-coming editor Toni Morrison. Upon reading one of Gayl's manuscripts, Morrison said, "No novel about any Black woman could ever be the same after this." That novel, Corregidora, was published in 1975. Gayl's debut awed readers. The novel follows a woman in Kentucky who's a descendant of both enslaved people and a Portuguese enslaver. Gayl called it a blues novel because it communicated the good and the bad all at once. And it included her signature, a rhythmic cadence. The material in her novel was raw. The language was, too. She turned African American vernacular English into a song. Corregidora was an investigation of the unique trauma of enslaved women written with a ferocity seldom seen before. The novel solidified Gayl's place in the literary world until her second book, Eva's Man, was published. Critics loathed the novel. They said the brutality depicted made it dangerous. But Gayl defended her book. Her characters, she explained, were contradictory and ambivalent. When she wrote freely, exploring the social and political world she lived in without judgment. Several years after publishing her second novel, Gayl met her future husband, Robert Higgins. He was an unpredictable man with far-ranging and violent fringe beliefs. His volatile behavior and trouble with the law estranged Gayl from her university and literary community. One day, Higgins brandished a gun at a pride rally and was arrested. The backlash against him was so powerful he fled overseas. Gayl went with him, disappearing into the noise. While in exile, she never made a statement, but she spoke through the written word, publishing 3 books of poetry. After a few years, the two quietly returned to the United States. Gayl remained hidden from public life, but she published 2 more novels. The first, The Healing, became a 1998 National Book Award finalist. Despite that, Gayl remained solitary, refusing to join in the literary fanfare. Her blues novels contained all she wanted to say, the bad and the good, all at once. In 1998, Gayl's husband died by suicide after police were alerted to his stateside return. The spectacle and media surrounding his death led to what was assumed to be Gayl's final exit from society. She stopped publishing her works, and many of her books fell out of print. Outside of PhD courses and niche literary journals, Gayl's industry-shifting work was all but forgotten. Until 2021, when Gayl surprised the world with a new release, Palmares. The novel is about the last settlement of fugitives from slavery in 17th century Brazil. The story is winding, pulsing, and bluesy as ever. Palmares was a triumph and a 2022 Pulitzer Prize finalist. Since this return, Gayl's manuscripts have once again hit the shelves with a steady flow. But Gayl chooses to remain living in Kentucky in solitude. She doesn't take interviews and doesn't speak to those outside of her very small inner circle. In the silence, Gayl works her gift, transmuting the rhythms of spoken words onto the page. With her most recent releases, Gayl reminds us that her work speaks for itself. All month, we're talking about disappearing acts. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you on Monday.
Residents at Brightview Senior Living Communities enjoy enhanced possibilities, independence, and choice. Brightview Dulles Corner in Herndon and Brightview, Great Falls, offer vibrant senior independent living, assisted living, and memory care services through various daily programs and cultural events. Chef-prepared meals, safety and security, transportation, resort-style amenities, and high-quality care. Everything you need is here. Discover more at brightviewseniorliving.com. Equal housing opportunity.
Looking for hair removal tools that not only deliver smooth results, but also empower you with a sense of complete control? Enter Conair Girl Bomb, your secret weapons for smooth, sleek results, made just for women. From the ultimate Girl Bomb grip and professional-grade blades, you don't have to compromise and settle for less. Conair Girl Bomb equips you with the precision and power previously reserved for men's grooming tools. So take your hair removal routine to the next level with Conair Girl Bomb. Available at ConairGirlBomb.com or a retailer near you.
Our kids have said to us since we moved to Minnesota, we are far more active than we've ever been anywhere else we've ever lived.
Moving to Minnesota opened up a lot of doors for us.
Just this overall sense of community and of the values that, Minnesotans have.
It's a real accepting, loving community, especially with 2 young kids.
See what makes Minnesota the star of the North. New residents share why they love calling it home at exploreminnesota.com/live.
Let's clear out winter and clean up the lawn with Spring Black Friday savings at the Home Depot. Right now, get the Ryobi One Plus leaf blower for just $89 and make your lawn work easier with a powerful 90 miles an hour of clearing power. And with convenient online shopping, you can order on the app, pick up in store, and get outside sooner. Get your yard spring ready with the Ryobi One Plus leaf blower, now just $89 during Spring Black Friday at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.